Dear children, welcome to yet another fascinating session of public speaking. Well, as you can see, I'm talking to you in this particular video standing right underneath the open sky. Well, back then when India wasn't independent, education used to be delivered in the houses of the teachers, and students used to sit in various batches underneath trees and study. This concept was called Gurukul or Pathshalas, where small children used to stay in the houses of the teacher, right? In the houses of their teacher or in the houses of their gurus, and they used to study there. And once they used to grow up, they used to come back to their families. Well, that was the education system back then when we didn't have classrooms at all. Classes used to be conducted underneath open skies. So children, today our class is to celebrate the concept of a Gurukul. Today's topic is your favorite movie. I may ask you a question. Why do we need to watch movies or films? The reason is simple. Well, movies are an Uber method for relaxation. What do you mean by Uber? Ultimate, okay? They provide our senses with rejuvenation, relaxation, and of course, movies are the best forms of entertainment. So, in this particular video, I want you to tell me about your favorite movie. What points would you add here? You would definitely add the cast. C-A-S-T. What's a cast? The actor or the actress who played the lead roles in the movies. It could be one hero or more than one. It could be one heroine or more than one. Okay? So, star cast. We say star cast. Studded with celebrities. Right? So, you can tell me the name of the hero. Sir, okay. For example, I'll tell you the name of my favorite movie, and I'll also tell you the name of the hero, the man who played the role of the hero in that particular movie. You also need to tell me about the concept of the movie. Okay? So, what's the concept of your favorite movie? So, you need to tell that to me in the video and a lesson. So, 3 important points, children. Cast, concept, and lesson. I'll provide you with my example so that it's easy for you to understand. Now, the video started with a small sized dog. Of course, it's not a real dog. It's a toy. It's a plaything, right? I keep that with me because I got that from one of the fairs, and it looks very weird. It has got a huge head but a small body, but it looks very sweet and cute to me. That's the reason I've kept it with me. Okay, so, and no doubt I love pets. I'm an ardent pet lover and I love dogs. How many of you have dogs in your families? Well, dogs are the most loyal beings on this planet Earth. You may not have trust on human beings, but you can close your eyes and depend completely on dogs. That's the reason somebody said dogs are man's best friends. Okay, children, so my favorite movie of all times is Hachiko. Yes, that's the name. Hachiko. Well, you might be thinking, sir, what name is this? Well, it's Japanese. There was a dog, a street dog, okay? Not even a very high breed, just a street dog lying somewhere on one of the streets in Japan. It was very cold that night. Okay, it was about to die because of malnutrition and lack of care. There was one professor, just like me. I'm a teacher, I'm a professor. A professor is a person who teaches in universities, okay, not in schools as such. Professor teaches mostly in colleges and universities. So when you grow up, when you join your colleges for graduation and post-graduation, you will have professors. They are teachers, but we use a different word, okay? So there was one professor who used to travel up and down, to and fro, from his house to his college and back home again. and he used to commute via the metro rail. Yes, do you have metro rail in Bangalore? Yes. So yeah, so one day while he was coming back home, he saw that the dog was lying there, and he decided to take the dog and adopt it. He took it home, and after a few years, after giving good care, food and shelter to the dog, the condition of the dog improved. And since then, the dog was so obliged to this man that he never left his side. In fact, he used to wake up early in the mornings and used to be ready to accompany his master to the metro station, from where his master used to board the train to his college, and the dog used to wait patiently for the entire day and waited for his master to come back. Throughout the entire day, he would wait there patiently, and this continued for years after years. One fine day, unfortunately, his master did take the morning metro to college but never came back. Well, unfortunately, the man suffered a severe heart attack. And as you know, children, heart is an organ of the body which pumps blood to all the various parts of the body. Now, if your heart stops, there won't be any blood circulation, and it will be a problem for you to survive. Aged people suffer from heart ailments, heart diseases. Well, let me tell you, today even young people suffer from heart diseases. So it's very important to stay fit, right? And accept the challenges of life with a lot of willpower. Now, coming back to the story. So the man did not return because he died. He died while traveling in the metro, and he never returned. But the dog was unwilling to accept this fact. He questioned every single individual who tried to coax him into telling him that his master would now never return. He had hopes, and his hopes were pinned so strong that it was difficult to convince him to return home. He waited there. Children, he waited there, and mark my words, the dog waited for 9 long years outside the metro station without even moving a single inch, expecting his master to come back. Disclaimer: would any human being do this? Can you show me any human being who could wait for his near and dear one to return for 9 years? Well, it takes a lot of patience and loyalty, my dear children. So this story teaches us 2 important lessons of humility and loyalty. Children, when I watched this movie, I understood the importance of loyalty to our family members, to our responsibilities, to our school, and also to the society where we dwell. So children, there is no life without loyalty, and that's the theme and morale of this movie, Hachiko. So children, this movie got a lot of awards. Talking about the cast, well, I had one of my favorite Hollywood superstars by the name Richard Gere, R-I-C-H-A-R-D, and Gere is G-E-R-E. He's one of my favorite superstars. So children, I spoke to you about the concept of the story of the movie, I spoke to you about the cast, and I also told you the morale which I learned in my life from this movie. A poster of this movie is enclosed at the end of the video. You can watch this movie by accessing social media. I don't know if you will get this on YouTube as such. Okay, so well, Hachiko is a real story, my dear children, and just to commemorate, felicitate, and remember the sacrifice of this dog, there's a statue just outside that railway station where the dog gave up its life for the sake of his master. And whenever there is a traveler, right, who would travel by that metro rail, the moment they used to enter the station, they would get to see that statue, and the statue is there even today. So remember, friends, my favorite movie is Hachiko. The plot revolves around a city in Japan. Let me know your favorite movie, including the cast, the content, and the morale and the lesson. Okay? But remember, children, my video has gone a little too long today because I wanted to explain certain concepts to you. But please ensure that you don't cross more than 1 minute 50 seconds or 1 minute 30 seconds, right? It's very important to streamline and filter your thoughts and present. That's an important aspect of public speaking. Well, you might have a lot to present, but it's always good to filter. For that, you need to have a script ready. And there are a few children who speak by looking at the script. Well, looking at the movement of your eyeballs, I can understand. Okay, but if you do that, the entire cause of public speaking will be futile. Okay, so try not to watch and speak. Try not to look into the script or take any help. Okay, I want you to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes because these are some of the stepping stones for developing you as an individual when you grow up. Trust me, public speaking is a very important exercise, and if you become a motivational speaker today, you'll earn more than the normal conventional professions. Okay, children, so now that I have emphasized on the importance of public speaking, I hope to have some good presentations this coming Monday. I'll leave you with the thought. God bless you and stay safe.